What's up, guys? How you doing? L here. If this is your first time watching, please do consider subscribing, as I'm a book illustrator and we talk about books. This channel is basically to teach you how to become a book illustrator, to talk about things concerning book illustration, and we get hands-on too. We draw, we do stuff, artists do on YouTube. So yeah, let's get right into the video. For a very long time, Canva hasn't been considered as a professional software when it came to design. We used to make fun of people who use Canva. We made memes out of them.
No, not you, Seamus.
Ah, poo. But then Canva dropped a bomb on us that they were partnering with Affinity, or they were buying Affinity. I don't know. I'm in Ghana. I don't get all the information. Right. So yeah, they were doing something with Affinity, and then they dropped it on us. They were re-releasing Affinity, and this time it was free. And we were shocked because Canva is a monthly based subscription app which feed on us paying monthly. And Affinity was kind of like a one-time payment thing that you paid and you were good to go. So them partnering together and making it free, some people thought there was something behind, a notion behind what they were. I don't know. All I know is that it's free, so I'm going to use it. So a lot of designers and artists are considering making the switch from Adobe and Procreate to Affinity, since Affinity comes with three softwares in one, which is crazy, because Photoshop has uh, hey, Adobe has Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign. If you want to make a single book, you can either use Photoshop and InDesign, or you know Illustrator and InDesign. Whilst Affinity comes packed three in one. It has the vector side, the photo side, and it has the design side, which covers all three of what Photoshop is offering. Beside, Affinity is free. Photoshop, I don't know the price because it's been a long time. I'm in Ghana. Once again, I don't know. We deal with prices. Let's get back to the video. So yeah, Photoshop is quite expensive and it accumulates over time, over months, over years. You get to pay over and over. And Photoshop is like a landlord. You have to pay monthly rent every single time. Affinity is free. So the question is, are you making the switch? Let me know in the comment section. Are you using Affinity? Are you trying it? Have you made a switch already? Let me know because I'm very curious. So I was curious enough to check Affinity, the app. And, it has a learning curve. It's different when you see it. It's not that different, but you know, every app has a learning curve, and it has one too. So if you are someone who is on a project and you want to make the switch immediately from Photoshop to Affinity, I would advise you to hold your horses. Just finish the project, work with Affinity. When you are having like a free, you want to make something that's your own project so that you can use that time to learn how to acquaint yourself with the software. And then once you get you know um, adequate knowledge of how to use the software, then you can make the switch fully, because who doesn't like free? Comparing Affinity to Photoshop, it has almost 90% of what Photoshop is offering. I don't know, I haven't really delved deep into the Affinity app, but from what I've seen so far, it has 90% of what Photoshop is offering. So and it works on iPad. It works on iPad because I don't quite remember the last time I used my PC for illustration. I usually carry my iPad everywhere and it's easier to work on. The Apple Pencil is great. It's great. It works very well. So anything that has to do with iPad, any software, animation softwares, designing software, drawing software that comes in an iPad form is a plus for me. So yeah, am I making the switch? Kind of, because it works on an iPad and on a PC too, and has three softwares in one, and it's free. Yeah, so I'm making a switch. Not immediately, but I'm making a switch gradually till I get to know how to use it. Then I'm off. So yeah, if you're an illustrator and you are coming into the space and you're new to drawing, I would advise you to quickly jump into Affinity, get to know the basics, get to know the ins and outs of the apps, and probably start with there. And if you're an old Photoshop user that wants to make the switch, gradually take it, step by step, and then make the switch. Once again, it's free. It has three softwares in one, and it's free. I can't stress on this like enough. It's free. It's free. It's free. So yeah, we're making the switch. Is this an Adobe killer? I think so. I think so. Honestly, it's a good software, and Adobe needs to start it's not re-strategizing on how to make a comeback, you know, to Affinity. But so far I've seen tons of videos of artists who are switching to Affinity suit. So we are all going. We are all going. We are all going. And I'll bring you more videos of me trying to get into the app and get you um, how basically the app works and how you can use it as well. So yeah, once again, if you're joining me for the first time, please subscribe, as this will help me boost the channel to becoming one of the best. I don't know if you guys find my humor funny, but yeah, if you don't find it funny, but please subscribe and I'll bring you more videos and we'll get into the app to see how it works. I've already said that, right? Okay, see you in the next video. Bye.